There has never been a better time to buy a budget city car than now because we have so much choices in the market. Whereas before, if your budget is below 800,000 Philippine pesos, you're stuck with buying the base model Toyota Vios. But now, we have so much choices for under the 800,000 Philippine peso mark. Here we have two of those choices that are going to duke it out in today's COMPARO. The Honda Brio RS versus the Kia Soluto EX. Which of these two budget city cars would best suit your needs? Well, it's time to find out. Let's do this. Hello guys, welcome back to another Car Comparo. If you're new to my channel, I hope you click that subscribe button and become part of the Reagan Strides family. If you're my subscriber already, thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate it. Also, special thanks to Honda Cars Manila and to Kia Philippines for lending us both vehicles to do this awesome Comparo. City cars have been getting a resurgence lately, mainly due to the need for individual mobility due to today's special times. Now what we have here are two contenders in that said category, and we'll pit them against each other to see which one would best suit your needs. The Honda Brio RS has been a mainstay in the local Honda lineup since it's been in the Philippines since 2014. That makes it the veteran in this Comparo. However, this variant that we have here is the second generation Honda Brio RS, which was introduced in the Philippines back in 2019. Now, the Kia Soluto EX here is a relative newcomer because it was only introduced in the Philippines in 2019. Now, to further help you decide which car suits you best, I'm going to narrow it down to the following categories. We have the entry price, we have exterior looks, interior cabin materials, tech features, space, and of course, the drive. So without further ado, let's begin.
Turn up. Let's go.
The Honda Brio RS has a retail price of 730,000 Philippine pesos versus the 755,000 Philippine pesos of the Kia Soluto EX. Now, despite that 25,000 Philippine peso difference where the Soluto is more expensive, it does come with a longer warranty of 5 years versus the 3-year vehicle warranty that the Honda Brio RS has. However, since this Comparo category is for entry price, well, despite that small 25,000 price difference, the Honda Brio RS takes the win for the price category.
Turn up. Let's go.
The Kia Soluto follows the same 3-box sedan style of most econo cars out there. The front end, however, has been styled quite well. It looks quite decent enough as long as you stay in front because the sides and the rear are pretty much plain vanilla. The wheels of the Soluto are also smaller at 14 inches versus the 15s that can be found in its competitor, the Honda Brio RS. As far as city commuters go, this is actually quite decent as long as you keep your eyes on the front end, but the rest of the car is pretty much unremarkable. The Honda Brio RS comes into the exterior looks category with a distinct advantage because it comes in a hatchback configuration. We all know that hatchbacks look much better and sportier than their sedan counterparts. Now, this Brio RS can be spec'd in this gorgeous yellow paint job, and you can even have a black top roof for an additional cost. Now, the Brio RS also comes with the usual RS bits like the RS logo here and the RS specific front grille and also the aero kit. Now, all of these sporty bits and goodies makes the daily commute a little bit more exciting, and because of that, the Honda Brio RS takes the win for the exterior looks category.
Let's go.
The Honda Brio RS cabin is low rent because, well, you're surrounded by hard plastics all around. As I mentioned in my Brio RS review video, if you haven't watched that, you may click the link above. But as I mentioned in that video, I said that no cows were killed in the making of the cabin of the Honda Brio RS. You don't get any leather at all here. The seats are cloth, these are not leather, and your steering wheel is urethane as well as your shift knob. You do get some splashes of orange plastics here, but yes, there's still hard plastics wrapping you in this cabin. The fit and finish though is really good, as expected from a quality Honda product. Now, let's hop over to the Kia Soluto and see what kind of cabin you can get for a bit more money. Now, the Kia Soluto's cabin is also low rent, but at least Kia makes some effort to make the cabin experience more pleasurable. We get leatherette seats here instead of the usual fabric seats, which are nice to look at and easier to wipe down, but it could get a tad bit too hot when you park it in an open parking lot on a hot summer day. Now, the steering wheel and the shift knob are also leather wrapped, which scores huge points in my book. Now, the rest of the cabin are made of plastic, and the plastic quality and also the fit and finish are pretty much at the same level as the Honda Brio RS. So, having said that, guys, well, you obviously know where this is going. The Kia Soluto EX takes the win for the cabin materials category.
Turn up. Let's go.
Now, when it comes to the tech department, well, the Honda Brio RS delivers some goodies, but that's just it. It's just some goodies to make the drive bearable and not much else. We do get a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system here, but it doesn't have Apple CarPlay, it doesn't have Android Auto, so you're just limited to Bluetooth connectivity in case you want to listen to some tunes. Now, we also don't get a reverse camera here, which is a bit of a miss, even if you'd say that the Brio RS is a small car and doesn't really need it. Well, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, right? Now, the climate control system is also manual, pretty similar to the Kia Soluto. So essentially, when it comes to the tech department, the Honda Brio RS is a plain and simple car meant to take you from point A to B in relative style. Now, the Soluto EX punches way above its weight when it comes to the tech features category. You see, it offers some tech and features and niceties that even compact sedans of other brands don't give. And wow, that is something else, guys. Now, the infotainment system of the Kia Soluto EX is the same screen size as the Honda Brio RS at 7 inches, but that's where the similarities end. You see, the Soluto also offers Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and voice control as standard features. Imagine that, guys. Not only that, the Soluto also comes equipped with a reverse camera, and the resolution, it's pretty decent. Well, as far as these budget city cars go, I mean, at least we have it, right? Now, the fact that we've had Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a reverse camera in a budget city car below 800,000 pesos means that the Kia Soluto EX is practically the segment leader when it comes to the tech features. Wow. So having said that, guys, well, it's a no-brainer. The Kia Soluto EX is the winner for the tech category.
Turn up. Let's go.
The Kia Soluto's back seat is quite average for a budget city car if you're competing against, let's say, the Vios or the Mitsubishi Mirage. But we are against the Honda Brio RS here, so this is actually pretty spacious, more spacious than the Honda Brio RS. The trunk space is also substantial for a sedan. We get 475 liters of trunk capacity here, which totally defeats the Honda Brio RS. However, the back seats don't fold down, so it loses out some points when it comes to the versatility whenever you want to transport larger or taller stuff. The Honda Brio RS, being an overall smaller vehicle, takes on a space penalty, but you couldn't really see that here in the back seat. You see, despite being just a hatchback, we have almost an identical amount of space here at the back of the Honda Brio when you compare it to the Kia Soluto EX. I got a good amount of leg room here. I'm calculating almost around 7-8 inches worth of knee room, and I also have a decent level of headroom here, around 4 to 4.5 inches of headroom. Now, when it comes to the seating capacity, the Brio RS can fit 3 average-sized Asian adults in a pinch. But if you want to keep everyone comfortable, it's best to limit that to just 2 adults. Now, it might not be noticeable here in the back seat, but when we go to the trunk, then you'll see a big difference when it comes to the space. The trunk space of the Honda Brio RS is understandably smaller because it is still a hatchback. We only get 258 liters of cargo capacity here, which pales in comparison to the trunk capacity of the Kia Soluto EX. So having said that, guys, well, I guess the Kia Soluto EX takes the win for the space category.
Turn up. Let's go.
Now, the Kia Soluto has the larger engine than the Honda Brio RS at 1.4 liters, and it can muster 93 horses and 132 Newton meters of torque. However, the transmission is an archaic 4-speed automatic, which also doesn't help with its fuel economy. Despite my best efforts, the highest I could do on the highway in the Kia Soluto is only 16 kilometers per liter, which cannot hold a candle to the Brio's 24 kilometers per liter. I guess its heavier weight and its older transmission also plays a factor in the poorer fuel economy. Now, despite the bigger engine, the Soluto also doesn't feel as fast or as nimble as the Honda Brio RS. I guess it's also a factor of weight because this Kia Soluto weighs in at at 97 kilos over the Honda Brio RS. So, as a city commuter, guys, it's actually quite decent, but let's see how the Honda Brio RS drives to see how it compares. The Honda Brio RS, being the smaller car, feels more agile and nimble on its feet. It's easier to drive also in narrow city streets like what we have here in Manila. Now, it may have the smaller engine at only 1.2 liters of displacement, but that also translates to a better fuel economy. The Brio RS in ideal highway conditions can return to you as much as 24 kilometers per liter, and city driving could be regularly had at 10 to 12 kilometers per liter. Now, that is pretty phenomenal for a budget city car. So the mere fact that the Honda Brio RS is quicker on its feet because of its lighter weight, plus it's easier to drive around town and its stellar fuel economy, then it wins in the driving category.
Turn up. Let's go.
Both of these cars offer tremendous value that fits 2 different driver profiles. Are you the solo driver that prefers to have a sporty and nimble ride but at the same time returns stellar fuel economy? Well, the Honda Brio RS is your ticket. However, if you're a relaxed driver who wants to have a decent level of tech as well as a large trunk capacity, well then the Kia Soluto EX offers a good value proposition. At the end of the day, it's not about winners or losers when it comes to my car comparos. Rather, it is still us, the consumers, that are the true winners in today's times because of all the options that we have in our car industry. Once again, I'm Reagan, and thanks for watching.